to Pierced Perfect. You must be my 3 o'clock appointment. Oh, it's so lovely to meet you. Yeah, I know we've talked a little bit over the phone, but always nice to put a face to a name. Or a voice, I should say, yes. So let me just get some of your information here before we jump on in, okay? Are you excited? Yeah, it's always exciting getting a new piercing. Do you have any as of right now? Okay, so just your main piercing. Okay, anywhere else? No? Okay, sounds good. So, not too much experience then with like cartilage and the more painful spots. Okay, we'll be extra gentle with you today. Alright, so I'll just have first and last name. Okay, perfect. And date of birth. Okay, awesome. Email. At Gmail. Okay. Phone number. Okay. And then address. Is that in the city here? Okay. And postal code. Okay. Sounds good. And would you like to be signed up for our emails? Totally okay if you opt out? No? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And no cartilage piercings. Only main lobe. Okay. Sounds good. So we have you booked in for a couple piercings, I see. Yeah, so we'll go through, see what your ear anatomy is like, see what the aesthetic would also be for you, and see which piercings would work best with you and your lifestyle as well, okay? Yes, of course. So I'm just going to have you sign here and here, please, just so you consent that we're doing the piercing. You're consenting, you want the piercing, all of that good stuff, aren't under the influence of anything, you're in your right mind to make this decision, all of that, yada yada. Sound good? Okay. Yeah, and then just right there. Perfect. Okay, I'll take that. Alrighty, so let's just jump on in. Is it okay if I just tie up your hair with a little scrunchie here? Okay, thank you. Let's just get this out of our way here as we look at your gorgeous ears. Okay, perfect. Okay, so as you said, and as I can see, we just have the 2 main lobe piercings. So what are you thinking today? What are you looking for? Okay. So you want a little bit of something opposite. I will say the max amount of piercings that we'll do is 4, especially on someone who hasn't had any cartilage done before, which you haven't, right? Okay, so we're only going to do 4, just because we don't want to cause too much trauma to the ear as well, and we just want to make sure that this is an enjoyable enough experience for you. We don't want you to start to get too uneasy or cause you too much pain or anything like that, because after 4 it can go downhill just because you don't realize that you're on adrenaline. Yeah, of course you can always come back and get more once these ones are healed, and the lobe ones take 2 to 3 months to heal, so come back in over 3 months. If we check and see if everything's healed all nicely, we can do more, okay? Of course. So what are you thinking then? Okay, so you want imbalance. So what we could do then is, I'm thinking that on your one ear we just go for, so you have this piercing here, you have your main, we could do 2 on one side, okay, 2 new ones on your lobe, room for 2 more after if you come back, so you can have a total of 5, or we could space it out like this, more spread out, so that you would just have a total of 3. Okay, so we could either do the green or the black. It just kind of depends what your long-term goal is. If you only want 3 on one side, or if you think you'll eventually want like a bunch. Okay, so you're thinking you want to plan it out to have 5 just in case you want more. Okay, for sure. So then I will erase these little green ones so they don't interfere with us. So then what we're going to do is you have this one, and we're going to do these 2. Okay, so they're the bigger dots. We're going to do, you already have this one, and we'll do 1, 2. So we leave room for a couple more when you come back, if you want that. Okay? Yeah, for sure. We'll plan it all out. We'll do some marking so that you're happy with it. And you can look in the mirror, make sure you like it all. So that's for which side? If we take a look, so do you wear any type of headphones or anything that's going to wrap around the ear a lot? Because there are a few things you also need to consider, like if on the other side, what I imagine you're thinking is you want your helix done, or do you want your conch? Your conch is right here, okay? Or we could do a helix. You want a double helix? Yep, so this is a double helix like I have here. So the double helix is beautiful. I love it. Really gorgeous. It is a little bit painful because it is cartilage, but in the end it's worth it. Now, your helix can take up to 2 years to heal fully, okay? So it's a big commitment. So we want to do that on a side that you're not going to sleep on. So if you're someone who always sleeps on your right side because your phone charges on that side, whatever, you won't want to do your helix on your right side, okay? Also, if you wear headphones that wrap around your ear, you won't want any like right here, obviously, because your headphones go in and it's gonna cause too much interference there, and it's not gonna heal properly. But if you don't even want that, we're fine. We can just do the helix. It's just I wanted to mention that. Okay, sounds good. So you usually sleep on your Okay, so you want then, if you sleep on this, so then you'll want your double helix on this side, and then you'll want your lobes on this side, is that correct? Yeah, right side, because you usually sleep on your left, you're saying? Yeah, okay. So if you usually sleep on your left side, then we'll do your lobes on this side, double helix on this side. Okay, got it. And based on your ear anatomy, let me see here. Okay, yeah, so your ear is pretty nice. Like, the thing is, I have a little bump in my ear, which is why my double helix are so high. So we could place yours lower if you want them more spread out, or whatever you really want. It's up to you. What are you thinking? Okay, so you want them a little bit more spread out. So you want like 1 here and 1 here. Is that what you want? And then it'll be with your main piercing like that. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Easy enough. We can definitely do that, of course. So then we're going to be doing a total of 4 piercings, okay? That was 8, but we'll do a total of 4 piercings, okay? So we're going to do 2 on your left lobe, and then we're going to do your double helix on your right ear. Sound good? Okay, and just to triple check, you sleep on your left side, right? Okay, good. So the right side then won't be slept on for the double helix to heal properly. Good. Okay. Alrighty. So if you're all happy with that, then I'm going to clean the ear and we're going to do some markings, okay? Let me just grab my little marking pen. So I'm going to, like I said, clean the ear. If you could just take out your current earrings, that would be lovely. Thank you. Clean it and then we'll do the markings. And once you are completely, super, perfectly happy with the markings, then we will pierce, okay? Okay, sounds good. Are you feeling nervous or how are you doing? You're feeling okay? Okay, good. Of course, at any point, if you want to take a break, you want to stop, totally good by me. Okay. So, I'm just going to grab some of my cleaning solution here, and we're just going to clean your ear, okay? So we'll start off with this side. It's going to be a little bit cold, so I'm sorry about that, but good. Okay. Good. Yeah, cool day, but at least everything will be all clean. Other side now. Just turn your head a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Good. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So everything's all clean. Now we can start doing some markings. So we're gonna do the lobes first. So I'm just gonna do these first because it usually doesn't take me too long and the lobes are a bit easier, okay? Also note that the lobes are less, so because of that we're gonna start off with the double helix just so you get the worst out of the way first. Okay, and if we start doing it and you're like, I cannot, it hurts way too much, we can stop, of course, that is always an option. But the last thing I want you to do is jump up and flinch, because then I don't want to mess it up at all, okay? Alright, sounds good. So just turn your head for me like that. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do just like that. Okay, good. And then okay. Lobes are super easy and I'm happy with that. We've got room for 2 more there. Good. Easy peasy lobes. I will probably have to redraw your double helix a couple times just because I want it to be perfect and we want the angle to be perfect so that you don't see the back of the earring. Well, just because when eventually do you want hoops or eventually do you just want to keep a stud? Like, what's your end game? Okay, so just studs. Well, you don't want to see we can't unpierce. I would rather mark twice and pierce once because that's our only option. You're happy with it, you promise? Okay, good. Pinky promise. Okay. Perfect. So if you're happy with that, then we can go ahead and get started now. If you want, I do have some sanitized little squishies here that you can use for like stress balls if you want. Do you think you'll need some like this to help you get through it? Yeah, do you want both? Strawberry, of course, here you go. Okay, so I'm just going to be using a clean little needle here. Okay, now when we go through the cartilage for your double helix, you will hear some crunching noises, okay? Now that's just us going through the cartilage, nothing to be worried about. You will hear it, it'll sound funny. And again, your double, like the helix will hurt more, but we're getting it out of the way first so that your lobes feel like easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? So, yeah, again, if you want to stop at any point, just let me know and we can stop, okay? Are you feeling ready though? You're good? Okay, let's get started then. So you can just face me. Yep, look at my chin. Good, okay, so you're just going to, again, you're just gonna hear some crunching, so we're gonna start, okay? So, okay, 3, 2, good. Good, you're doing so good. Okay, we're through. Just gonna grab the little silver earring, put that through there. If you have the urge to touch your ear at all, please do not just keep holding on to that strawberry. You're doing so good. Deep breaths. Good. Okay, we're done one already. You did so good, you barely even winced. Very impressed. Okay, now there is just a little bit of blood, but that is completely normal. We are piercing the skin, we're going through cartilage. It is gonna bleed a bit. Don't worry at all. You won't need a transfusion. Okay, you feeling good? Do you want to break it all? Deep breath in, out. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. You want to keep going? Okay, sounds good. Just do the upper one now. So ready? 3, 2, good. Good, crunch, crunch, crunch. Good, and we're through. Okay, just stay there. Grab my jewelry here. Okay. Oh, good. Deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, the second one is done. That is the worst of it. Out of the way. You took that like a champ. Good work. We have had a few people who will jump, and it is scary for both parties. So you are doing absolutely phenomenal. We can take a little bit of a break before we move on to your lobes. You're good. You want to keep going? Oh, that's completely fine. We can, of course. Yeah, so you can't change out this jewelry. This is like titanium. This is the best for the skin. It's the least prone to infection. So you'll need to keep this in for the healing process. So for the 2 to 3 months to the lobes, and then for your cartilage, you'll need to keep it in for at least 6 months, and then we can shorten the bar because right now the bar for the little stud is a bit long. But that's how you want it, so you can clean really good behind it. But you can come in about 6 months and we can shorten the bar for you. But you will have to keep the jewelry for at least a couple months, okay? I'm a gold jewelry gal as well. I know the struggle, but trust me, it is short-term pain for long-term gain. So good. Okay, beautiful. They look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, let me just clean it up a little bit. Good. So good. You did that just perfectly. Took it like a champ again. Now, you won't realize it, but you are running on adrenaline right now, so let's take a breather before you get up out of the chair and go look in the mirror. I know you're probably so excited. That doesn't make me excited though for you. I mean, we did the placement and everything, so hopefully you love that. Fingers crossed. But let's just take a deep breath in. Out. One more deep breath in. Out. Good. Very good. How you doing? You doing okay? You did really well, honestly. I mean it. Strawberry helped. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. I think you're really gonna love them. Well, yeah, like I said, we do have room for 2 more, but we're only gonna do the 4 today. But like I said, you can come back in like 3 months and we can do 2 more on this side if you want. And we can even do 2 lobe ones on the other side, because we can do one up to 4. Okay, so if you want, we can do 2 and 2 next time you come. It's up to you. But we just don't want to put the ears through too much trauma in one setting. Okay? You feeling ready to go look in the mirror? Okay, sounds good. Go take a look in the big mirror. You like it? Okay, good. I'm so glad. I know I always feel like the double helix makes me feel like a little elf or like a fairy. I love it. I'm so happy you're happy. Okay. Yeah, no, you're basically done. We'll just go over cleaning quick and then you can head out, since I mean you already paid for the 4. Okay. Okay, yeah, just take a seat. We'll just go over cleaning quick. I mean, like I said, you already made your file when you booked online. You already put in your credit card, all of that stuff, so I'll charge it the same one that you put in online. Okay, sounds good, because I have that. I just wanted a written file as well. But everything's, like, I have everything online too, so that if you ever come back, I can pull up your file both ways and we can go through everything. But you can also log into your account and see what we did. I'm going to type everything out later today, so it's on your file too, so you can see, okay, I have my double helix and I wanted my conch done, you know? Yeah, I'll put in the information about the jewelry as well. Good question. Okay, so here is the little pamphlet that I am going to give you. So it just goes over the cleaning. So you're going to clean with a wash. You can buy this here or at the drugstore. It's up to you. You're gonna go to the drugstore, of course, so you're just gonna get some saline wash. We recommend the fine mist because it's just the most gentle on the ear, and you're gonna use that, and you're gonna clean the front and the back, and you're gonna use a Q-tip to get around the piercing on, again, the front and the back. You don't have to worry too much about the front because that's what you're gonna see. It's the back you have to worry about, and you really need to clean that, okay? Again, it's normal if there's a little bit of blood, or even like a whitey yellow looking fluid. It's not going to be pus, but itching, swelling, all that stuff is normal for the first even week, 2 weeks. That's normal, okay? But after that, it should really start to go down. If not, you can always give me a call and we can go over any concerns that you have, okay? So again, we have here your lobe. It takes 2 to 3 months. Cartilage, 6 to 12, but again, it can be up to 2 years. But at 6 months, you'll come in and we'll shorten that bar for you. And then no please. Your ears are gonna thank you. Okay, so I will leave this with you. Do you have any questions for me at all? No? Okay, well, I am so happy that you're happy with your piercings. It's really quick and easy. I mean, you were only booked in for the half an hour, so you do have a few minutes if you have a couple questions, or if you want to just relax a little bit before you have to head home. Are you driving home? Okay, so if you want a few minutes before you get on the road, totally fine too. You can just hang out. You're feeling okay? You want to go take some pictures? Of course, I totally get it. You can take pictures in our big mirror, or if you want to just like, you know, do your own thing, that's okay too. Do you want me to take any for you? Good. Okay. Well, thank you so much for choosing us for your piercing. I'm so flattered, and I'll see you in, I imagine, 3 months, because it seems like you want more piercings for your lobes. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll book an appointment closer to then. Okay. You can also, yeah, you can book online. You can call. It's up to you. Yeah, just like last time. Okay, sounds so good. Thank you so much.